Alrighty guys, welcome back. So the examples that I'm going to be talking about right now will be for your assignment that will be due on April 27th. Okay, that's Monday, April 27th. Okay, so I'll tell you guys right now that these examples come straight from your assignment. The only difference, honestly, is that the letters are different. Okay, so if you guys are watching these videos, you should be good to go on your assignments, all right? So we need to find what it's asking us to find. In this case, it's the measure of arc. That little squiggly half circle kind of thing means arc. The measure of arc AEC. Okay, something really important I want you guys to notice here. Under this arc, there's actually 3 letters. Okay, I'm gonna make a little note. 3 letters means it's a major arc. Okay, and I'll explain that a little more. A major arc means that it's going to be bigger than 180 degrees. Okay, bigger than 180 degrees. Okay, that's the major arc. Whenever you see these 3 letters under the arc, that means major arc. Okay, so for example, our second example only has 2. That's a minor arc. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second, but major arc. Okay, so it's asking us to find the major arc or the measure of this arc AEC. So we're going to start, find point A on your circle, and that's going to be right here. Okay, from here it's going to tell you which direction to go next. Our second letter is E. So we're going to go in this direction. We hit E. Okay, now it's going to tell us where to stop. It's telling us to stop at C. So we need to pass D and stop at C. Okay, I know on my drawing right here, it looks like a perfect half circle that looks like 180 degrees. It's not, I didn't draw it very well. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is, in order to find this arc, remember how they're angles and the arcs are equal. Okay, in fact, I'll make that little note. Central angles are equal to their corresponding arcs. Okay, that means that all we have to do is add up each of these angles that it gives us to find that corresponding green arc. Okay, so we have 95 plus 64 plus 47, and that's going to technically give us that angle, right? But the angle also equals the arc. So we can go ahead, put that in our calculator. 95 plus 64 plus 47. And that is going to give us, ooh, I'm glad you guys just didn't think 180 degrees because it's definitely off. My drawing's not that great. 206 degrees. Okay, so that means for example 1, the measure of arc AEC on your assignment, it's going to be different letters, okay, but it's exactly the same problem. AEC equals 206 degrees. Okay, that is our answer. The measure of arc AEC equals 206 degrees. We got that by just adding up all these little angles inside, okay, because that's going to tell us our major arc. Beautiful. Okay, and speaking of major arcs, was it more than 180? Yep, 206 is more than 180. So major arc. Okay, let's jump down to example 2. So this time we only have 2 letters, right? 2 letters inside, CE. This means it's a minor arc. Minor arc less than 180. Okay, awesome. Beautiful. Okay, so let's start the exact same way we found number 1. So we're trying to find the measure of arc CE. So find C on your circle. On your example, it's going, or on your assignment, it's going to be a different letter. Okay, but I'm gonna find C on my circle. There's my starting point, and it's going to tell me which way to go. Okay, notice if this were a major arc, we'd go past B, past A to E. That would be more than that 180, but since it's only 2 letters, okay, this is super important, only 2 letters, it's less than. That means we're going to be less than 180 degrees. That means we go this way, we stop at E, right there. There's our minor arc. This is totally less than 180 degrees, okay? Minor arc. Okay, but how are we going to find this if it doesn't give us these two angles inside? Okay, what do we notice? I'll use a different color. Okay, what do we notice about this straight line going all the way through? Okay, how many degrees is a straight line, or half of the circle? That's 180 degrees, right? So if we take 180 degrees, that total blue line, and we take away the angle it gives us, 180 minus 56, right? We take that whole blue line, but we take away this piece, the angle that it gives us, we're going to find our green piece, okay? So in your calculator, you can do 180, clear it out, 180 minus 56, what does that give us? 124. So we know that this little green arc right here, 124 degrees. Okay, so the measure of arc CE, again, it's a minor arc, it was less than 180, equals 124. Oh, we're absolutely right. 124 is less than 180, so we are good. That is our answer. Beautiful. Okay, let's go to our last example for this assignment. Again, you guys, these are exactly the problems that you're working on your assignment. So go back, rewatch this video, pause it, rewind it, and it'll help you. These are exactly the same problems. The only difference is that the letters are different. Okay, it's not A, B, C, D, E, it's different letters. Okay, so number 3, I'm gonna ask you guys as if we were in class, are we looking for a major or minor arc here? Okay, we're looking for a major arc, okay, because of the 3 letters, A, D, B. This is a major arc. That means it's going to be more than 180 degrees. Okay, that's gonna help us. Okay, so find your starting point. It wants you to start at A on your circle, that's down here. So my starting point's at A. Okay, then it wants me to go to D, okay, and then to B. Okay, notice if I were to go this way, I would pass B and then go to D and then go back to B. No, 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 no. We can't pass B, okay? We need to end at B. Okay, so I need to go to the left. Fun fact about me, guys, if I haven't told you already, I'm bad with left and right. So I passed a D, okay? I went from A to D. I passed E on my way, and now I'm going to end at B. Okay, this is a huge arc. Is it more than 180? Definitely. Okay, this is way more than half of that circle. Okay, so we need to find this arc right here. Okay, we know these two angles. In fact, let me use a different color. We know these two angles in this darker green. Okay, but now, so we know this part of the arc. Now we're missing this part of the arc. Ooh, but what is this straight line? How many degrees is a straight line or half of our circle? Okay, again, that's gonna be 180 degrees. Beautiful, so we have our entire piece. So all we need to do is take that blue piece, right? This part of my arc, 180, add it to the 2 angles we already knew that it gave us, plus 45, plus 75, and that's going to give us our total arc. Okay, so in your calculator, we have 180 plus 45 plus 75, and that is going to give us 300 degrees. Okay, 300 degrees is way more than 180, so that definitely is a major arc. So the measure, that little m, of arc ADB equals 300 degrees. Awesome. Okay, these examples, I'll tell you one more time before I go. These examples came straight from your assignment. You have 4, so technically we just did 3. You're welcome. Okay, hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, and make sure you get this assignment turned in. It is due Monday, April 27th. Okay, bye guys.